days are just one, and no part of you feels like having fun. And the sky turns from blue into gray.
Well, before I tell you about how we came to bring Rooney into our lives, I need to tell you about our sponsor today. I've never worked with a sponsor before, so I hope you guys like it. The name is Craftsy. Craftsy is a community of online members who are dedicated to crafting, making, DIY. It's a resource to inspire you creatively, advance your skills, and learn some new ones. Craftsy has over 2,000 exciting classes that includes categories like crocheting, knitting, painting, sewing, and so much more. I personally have been really into crochet this last year. I used to crochet in high school, but all I knew how to do was regular single crochet and double crochet, and I could make hats and scarves, and not very well. And when I was in high school, we didn't have all these online resources, and Craftsy is now such an amazing resource for me to improve my skills, learn new stitches, learn how to do new projects that make my crochet look so advanced. What I love about Craftsy is the classes are so easy to follow. They're step-by-step instructions, they're well filmed, and they just make your project so easy because you have a qualified instructor right there with you step by step. Some of the projects from Craftsy that I'm so excited about making are crocheted baskets, crocheted socks, learning to draw trees, and painting a still life. As a member, you'll have access to Craftsy's live streaming tutorials where expert instructors share their tips, answer questions, and engage with the Craftsy community in real time. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the video description will get a full year of premium membership to Craftsy for only $1.49. Thank you to Craftsy for sponsoring today's video. Rooney, you wanna say hi? Yeah, up, 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 up. No, you're just so cute. Oh my goodness. You remind me so much of Padme. Okay, this is Rooney, and she's like, doesn't really listen to me, so can't always get her to do exactly what I wanna do, but maybe I could scoot the camera back. Sit, but you're the wrong way. You know when you're at the park and you hear a dog owner just like saying their dog's name over and over and over, and you're like, you don't have any control over your dog. That's who I am right now. So Rooney has a sad story. This was a part of my life I wasn't planning on sharing with you guys. You know, I get to choose, be very selective about what I share. Just because of, I don't know, I just didn't want to. But now I kind of have to. Eric's father passed away, and it was really heartbreaking. It's still heartbreaking. If you guys remember, Eric's mom passed away 9 years ago. So yeah, we're pretty upset about it, like, to say the least, obviously. I just feel like grieving online. Anyway, his dad had a dog. This is Rooney, and she's now ours because she was with fosters for a few weeks, but it wasn't working out, and so we decided to take her. She's old, as you can tell. She has a lot of white on her face. She is 13, going on 14, like in a couple months. So she's old, but she's perfectly healthy. She's doing so great. Rooney, this video is about you, come back. Yeah, we're still learning how to work with each other. She's sweet. Do you guys remember my dog, Padme? I got Padme when I was 21, on my 21st birthday. She was another rescue, but I rescued her as a puppy. Don't wanna cry talking about Padme, because she was the best dog ever. She was the best. She was like a pit mix. She reminds me of Rooney a lot. Like Rooney reminds me of her, just being like short hair, similar size, similar build, same sort of like wonky ear, but Padme's was even wonkier. And both girls, no, just similar energy, but Rooney's a little bit more high-strung. She was even before, but she actually went through a pretty traumatic experience when her owner died, and that's the reason it wasn't working out with the fosters, because of all the anxiety she was dealing with. What's amazing about rescuing your father-in-law's dog is my husband, you know, not only sort of resembles his dad, but also Rooney knows him. So as soon as we picked her up, well, I picked her up actually in LA, and she like recognized me. I'm like, you recognize me? I barely knew We barely had a relationship, but she got really excited, especially to see Eric. This wasn't exactly what we were expecting. There's a reason we don't have a dog. We actually don't even have our cats anymore, which I didn't even share what happened with those because I just didn't want to. I just don't want to share everything. But when we knew that Rooney needed a home, like a forever home, Eric looked at me and he was like, I want her. And I was like, okay, well, I'm open to it. And then it just turned out that like she literally had nowhere to go. It's actually really difficult to rehome a senior dog. We worked with this amazing rescue organization, but it's difficult to rehome her, especially like in the beginning, we didn't know she was having these anxiety issues, and now we do. And to be able to like share that information with someone who wants to adopt her, like it would take a very long time to find someone. So, and she didn't have a place now, like it wasn't even working out with the wonderful people who were fostering her. I will be like forever, I did write them a thank you note. I will be forever grateful to them because they provided a safe space for Rooney for like, I want to say 2 weeks. That was invaluable because not only did they help her, they helped us as a family who we are still struggling to figure everything out. As you can imagine, with like both parents dying, there's a lot to do, a lot of new stressors and stuff. Anyway, so everything works out. That it's not just a mantra of mine, it's like a true belief. I really do believe everything works out. And even though this was a really messy situation, it was a stressful situation, particularly like with Rooney, like what are we gonna do with Rooney? We decided to take her home to Idaho. So Eric had to cancel his flight because we went to California for a couple weeks to deal with stuff, to see family and all that stuff. In the end, we got Rooney on the day before the last day, and Eric canceled his flight and took a car up. So we have a dog now. But it really does feel right, although our lives felt full before and now they feel even fuller. I didn't want an animal. I really just, they're just a lot of work. And like picking up more poop, so much poop in my life. It really does feel right. It feels like this was the right thing to do in terms of like, taking care of this member of our family when no one could take her. I actually think it's really good for kids to have a dog, to be around dogs and to, have some sort of responsibility of like, even though they're pretty young to be like doing dog chores, they still understand the responsibility of like, she is in a way a person too. I know she's not a person, but you know what I'm saying. She is a life that we need to respect and take care of, and it's our duty and privilege to take care of this sweet soul. So especially like everything that she went through, that's like that poor dog. I think one of the postures I attempt to hold in life is sort of like this open posture of, I don't know exactly what will unfold in my life. I don't know what is ordained. I don't know what is, planned by God or the universe or however you want to say it, but I can be grateful for what I'm about to receive, and grateful for just like the beauty and messiness of life. So this was like definitely a big curveball we were thrown, not only the death of Eric's dad, but also adopting his dog. Like truly, it really feels like an actual rescue situation because she didn't have a home. No one could take her. We tried to rehome her, and it feels good. And it feels good that like the kids have the experience. They really love her already, and she's really sweet with kids. She's sweet with people. She doesn't go crazy when someone knocks on the door. She doesn't like other dogs, and she's always sort of been this way, but especially in her old age, she's like a cranky old lady. Like we just want to keep her away from other dogs altogether. And then I'll just share like one anxiety issue she's going through, and hopefully by the time I post this video, things will have mellowed out. But because she is so attached to Eric right now, because of everything that she went through, she has like separation anxiety and just like general anxiety. So if Eric leaves the house for even a minute, like if he goes into the garage or the backyard, and especially if he drives away, she freaks out. She barks like crazy. She's pacing around. She can't calm down. So we're trying different things, and Eric's actually going out of town on Monday. So I don't know what I'm gonna do there because when she's barking, we can't get anything done. We can't even talk. Like, she's just barking like crazy. So poor girl. I know, it's like, we feel really sad for her. We pray for her every night. So we are attempting things. We're not like not trying things. We're trying things, just trying to figure out the solution. We do have anxiety medication for her that we used for the drive and stuff like that. But we don't want to just drug her up the whole time, obviously. So yeah, we're trying things out. That's our major life update, and also trying to teach myself how to French braid my hair. My mom taught me, what is it? How does it look in the back? Actually, I haven't looked at it in the back. How is it? It's really hard to do, actually. I can't even do it on someone else, so like trying to figure out on my own. I don't know, I feel like it looks okay. And what else do I have to tell you? I am going to do a new like update video on our homeschool because things have shifted. And I'm going to share all those details with you.
Part of you feels like you're okay. You can wish and hope and pray for someone